Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's been a while since I've made a recording, which again, everyone's been warned about that. Um, Now, to be honest, this particular time was not expected to be that long. But I just had a education on how bad some of these symptoms with my new lifestyle can be, which that new lifestyle is heart failure. So um, now, um, remember, this is not a pity party. What it is the reality. Okay, um, so when they're like this time, this has been one of the longest um effect of the symptoms to put me down the way it did, in a sense that um, you know, it's been that long since the recording. But it's not just that, okay? Because that would sound like a pity party, right? It's not just that. It's life, okay? So working on this, working on that, working on my job, trying to get my lab set up, and those things that I'm trying to get done, okay, it exhausts me like no other. And the thing with heart failure is it's the simplest little tiny things that just exhaust the hell out of you. All right, so it's not like I'm on my deathbed, so don't 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 cross that line of feeling bad for me because trust me, it could be a hell of a lot worse. So, and I'm happy and I'm fine, I'm content. Okay. Um, Security Plus, I never got done because my contract had ended because the customer that my company was supporting did not renew the contract. So that's the way it is. It's been my life since 2009. So again, no feeling bad for me. So on the downtime, as I'm looking for work, those are the perfect times for me to actually start getting back into my security aspects for my CCIE security. And finally, okay, finally, I got an ASA to work, all right, which is great, okay. Problem is, the whole time, excuse me, the entire time I've been trying to get this to work, but the ASA, I was thinking I was working on another version of, or a different version of ESXi. And I have forgot that ESXi 8.0, okay, did not support the installation for my particular server because my server is a little old, okay. So now I have a Cisco server, but that UCS server, I don't have any memory for it, so I have to get memory first. And I'm not going to, um, as long as I get them items to work, I'm just not going to go to the UCS and kick out money that I don't have, which I don't. Okay, so that's why there's no memory in there. Okay, um, just because. But I'm gonna tell you, uh, it is annoying. It really is annoying because you gotta understand, you got the ESXi server version, okay? All right, which they call it the host, which I hate that name for it. Just the ESXi server itself installed on bare metal, okay? That individual has a particular version. Now, the VMs that you run on that ESXi server, they have versions too. Okay, so like the ASA, it has, I think that's a VMX, VMX 10 probably. Who knows? Okay, but the newer one that I had, which is like 9.22, I believe, it just wouldn't work. Okay, uh, and it was a version issue. Okay, because I was installing newer versions that the ESXi 5.5 does not have any aspect or knowledge of its existence because it's an older ESXi version. So it's just not gonna work. So okay, so now right there. all that talking just exhausts me. So just give me a second and I'll catch my breath. All right, now. So there's lots of things that I have to catch up on. Not to continue, not to consider the continuation of my videos. We're on OSPF. I think we're on essays type twos, and I think we haven't even done inter areas yet. So here's the thing. So I still have to get my score book from Cisco Press. Okay. Um, I might $30 for one of their courses. For the score course, I'm assuming they have one. Okay. Um, but the book is one of the things I really need as well. Okay. Um, luckily, I got my ASA set up so I can actually do the transparent and routing and figure out. But here's the thing about the blueprint too. With any Cisco blueprint, it literally says ASA, okay, appliance, and it'll say routed and transparent. That's it. Okay, so you have to decide what part of the routing and the transparent is needed to be known, not just putting them in those modes. Does that make sense? Okay, how does transparent work? How does routing work? What do you need to learn as far as commands for each particular mode? Okay, so that part of the blueprint is always vague. Okay, so I could say they can put on the blueprint ice. That's fine, but how much of ice? What exactly about ice? That part of the blueprint is not specific. Okay, all right, and that's a problem. All right, so now you also got the because I haven't crossed that bridge yet. Okay, um, you know, like my ASA virtual, it's an unlicensed thing. I don't know what I can't do with it or not. I'm sure I can't run signatures to automatically be downloaded without a license. I'm probably accurate about that part. So again, I won't know until I get involved with that. So, but right now, ASA was the biggest thing because that's the thing I need to start with. Next will be firepower, and I guarantee you that the VMs that I've downloaded for firepower and FMC, okay, I can guarantee you that those are not going to work on on this version. Okay, so instead of either go into auto version, which is fine with me as long as I can do all the stuff that I need to do, or get memory from my UCS server and see if that actually supports 8.0 ESXi, which I would love to have. So that's all the energy I have to talk at this moment. So just remember that I have not died just yet, okay? And I'm not going to. But you also got to understand that this new life change is still new to me. It's a year in the making, and so on and so on. So, um, but that's pretty much it. So this was I have my good days and my bad days, but this last month was a bad month. Okay, all the way across the board. So it just um, it's just one of those things. Okay, these symptoms with heart failure is a lot. And here's an interesting thing. Okay, the reason why I'm able to cope with it probably is because millions of people in America alone have this disease. So, I mean, this is not something that's not common. I mean, it's like amazingly common. Okay, so that's probably why I'm able to get the pills and the treatment, which is not really any treatment. The true treatment is is me not constant, but me going to the doctor, getting blood work, uh, and taking care of other issues with my health that I normally would just ignore, um, because it just makes it's just those items of my health get worse with the heart failure. Okay, and it's just one of those things where it gives you a perspective of how important not exercise and health, all that crap. This is how important one organ is and what your heart really does as far as the circulation of your blood. I mean, that's not it. That's not the only thing. I mean, it is responsible for many things, which you don't realize until you start doing the research and say, why do I have this? Oh, well, that's because of this. Okay? So not only is this the cause of heart failure, but this and 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 this. It's like, damn. Okay? So yeah, it's just a learning lesson. So and that learning lesson is to try to get back and making your heart stronger and making it so you can function. And certain things like getting out of your car to walk all across the parking lot to the grocery store, okay, and not keel over as you're trying to walk down the fruit aisle. All right, don't I only chose the fruit aisle because it's right there, right? So it's not like you're walking that far before you're about to collapse. All right, not saying that I've collapsed, but you get the idea. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to watch Seinfeld and go through and kind of take it easy because it's Saturday. I just wanted to okay. So I don't know if I told you, but we had an electrical issue at the house here, and that thing has killed everything almost. Okay, so my microphone's gone. My drawing pad died before then. Okay. Amazon did not replace the item. Just gave me my money back. I never bought another one. Um, um, and I don't know why. Oh, well, okay. So I had intended on buying another one, but you know, obviously I got somewhat distracted. But nonetheless, so I still gotta get a drawing pad. The microphone that I'm using now is actually something I just thought of last week. Okay, because um, I didn't even know it was an option. I had bought some wireless headphones, okay, um, which really I bought them because not for this. I mean, not for this at all. I bought them for when I want to play like an FPS, like like Doom External, and I want to hear everything, which where it won't disturb other people in the house. So that's why I bought it, but it wasn't something that was a necessity or for the purpose of studying whatsoever. And last week I was just like, oh shit, I wonder if that has a microphone on it, and bam, it does. So I mean, I wouldn't have been able to create this video now if it wasn't for that thought that I had last week, or me purchasing these headphones months ago. So so at least that problem is fixed as well. So I am going to take it easy for the weekend, and I wish you guys the best. Uh, and just keep in mind that this roller coaster that I'm going through heavily affects the channel because the channel, as before, was a priority, and I mean before, like when I originally did the channel, my first channel. That was a priority. So I could kick out content left and left, and nobody kicked out content as much as I did. All right. So even today, it's just impossible. All right, because I'm a contenting machine. Okay. If I want to be, that was my priority. But now this channel is not my priority. This channel is for the purpose of me going across my routing and switching technologies, helping other people out that is going to be watching the videos. But my priority is my health. Okay, all right. And even back then, I told you my health was not my priority. But when it gets to the point of it becoming my priority, then I will make it my priority. All right. So I'm a man of my word. So none of that has ever changed. So, but yeah, my life is my priority at the moment, and YouTube is not. Okay, so it doesn't mean that we're going to stop. So don't or I'm going to disappear. Because I promised you I wasn't going to do that this time. So it's just trying to find well trying to find the energy to actually do anything at the moment. And trust me, um, yeah, this might have been a tough month, and I'm talking about last month, okay, but I'm fucking feeling a hell of a lot better than I was during those times that of last month. So trust me, it could be a lot worse as of this moment. So I'm happy. So nonetheless, you can hear the breath, me trying to grab my breath. Yeah, it's just constant thing now. Um, um, so I need to go back and try to figure out. Um, you know, I already know what I need to do. I just need to get there. So nonetheless, you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys when I see. Hopefully, will be a lot sooner than later.